All right, Mi40 Nation, B-Pack here with my great buddy Brandon Crow. We are here with the primer aspect of chest training. The idea here is to teach you guys as much as we possibly can about putting tension in your chest and keeping it there. The Mi40 system comes with a primer training system. The idea behind the primer is to teach you guys to relearn movement patterns and to put tension where you want to put it, as opposed to putting where your body wants to put it. Your body's naturally going to look for the path of least resistance. Your body's going to naturally look for the easiest way to move a weight from point A to point B. We're trying to do the exact opposite. We're trying to make it as difficult as possible, work as inefficiently as possible, and put the tension exactly where we want it on the chest, in this case. So today we're going to train chest, show you guys how to do primer style movements and primer style workouts for pecs. Brandon's going to jump in there, we're going to take it really slow, show you guys how to be specific with movement and put the tension exactly where we want it. So first thing here, we're going to come down, stop at the bottom of the rep, rest the dumbbells basically on your shoulders. So what I want you guys to think about is pulling your shoulders back, squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Keep the abs engaged so the rib cages aren't really bulging out. And what I want you to do is engage the pec. So I want you to try to squeeze there, Brandon. Don't move anything, just try to squeeze the pec. Good. Try not to move, I want you to keep that back, just squeeze the pec. Yep, now squeeze the back. So when we squeeze the back, we know this is fully lengthened, so we're at our extreme of the range. So contract this, contract this. Contract here, contract here. This is something that's actually difficult to move. Now what I want you to do is actually just keep this in a little bit, push into my hands just a little bit. Let's try to get a little bit of contraction in those pecs. And down, relax, contract the back. Good, push in my hands a little bit. Good, so all we're trying to do is teach his brain and his nervous system to contract this first. Push. Good, contract the back, push here. And now finish the rep through, all the way through. Keep the shoulders back, stop right there. And we're trying to squeeze. Good, and the first movement on the way down is shoulders back, pull the shoulder blades together in the back, and back down. And all the way down, do it again. Contract the back, contract the pec, push through. And elbows together, bring your elbows together. Good, now first movement, pull that shoulder back, shoulder blades back, there you go. Good, awesome, that's enough. So what we're trying to do here is the first movement needs to be, when you get to the top of the rep, the first movement is never a break in your elbow, it's always a retraction first. Why? If I keep my shoulders protracted at the front and I bring my elbows back, see what's happening here at my shoulder? My shoulders are forward and all the tension is going to go here. Whereas if I retract first, all the tension then is on the pec as opposed to being in the front out. You get so many people who have massive problems with bench pressing because of either keeping protracted or because the bench is too wide. It doesn't allow for scapular movement. So we're going to try to keep you guys retracted the entire time. Keep everything back, keep the chest out, rib cage flat, and squeezing the elbows together at the top. Anyone who follows the Mi40 program knows we do not consider this part of the arm when training chest. It's all from here up. So I'm trying to pull my elbows together at the back. I'm trying to touch them together in the front. This does not increase the movement at my chest. This is just a bicep movement. This is an elbow movement. If we're trying to work the chest, it's a matter of this. So coming back and coming across the body with the upper arm. So that's it. Our focus here is engage the working muscle first, maintain continuous tension. For a primer style workout, we're going to use about 60% of our working weight. We're going to stop at the bottom, engage the working muscle. We're going to come all the way up using the working muscle, and then we're going to come at the top and we're going to stop. So we're going to show complete control. There's no inertia, there's no momentum, there's nothing other than muscular contraction to move this. Primer programs for some people can last from 7 days all the way up to, I do it for 6 weeks sometimes, depending how bad my movement patterns are or how long it takes you to learn these exercises. The more often you train these body parts, the easier it's going to be, or the more quickly you'll retain the information. So the idea behind doing it once a week or once every 2 weeks may not be enough. So the suggestion with the primer workouts is we get the same body parts in 2 to 3 times a week, less volume, less actual strain on the muscular system, and a heck of a lot more muscular contraction, just focusing on relearning movement patterns, training the nervous system and the brain so that you can actually move through those movement patterns without having to think about it, and that's when the results are going to come. Pakulski, chest training, primer style, out.